Okay, so what you saw there was something that my friend Chad and I repeated several times, and it was a very consistent observation. Essentially, he and I started out either in first or second, depending on who hit it first. Roughly, it was pretty equivalent most of the time, but nearly instantly, Chad started pulling away, and it got worse and worse the further we went. And this was a completely stock bike with the exception of jetting and gearing. And the only change that has happened from the video clip you're seeing now, as opposed to the video clips we're about to roll in, is an exhaust. That's it. Nothing else. Just an exhaust. Okay, so we're both in first gear and we both have an equivalent launch. This is from 10 to 65. In this distance, I pull him around 2 bike lengths. And I'm also continuing to pull away from him. You'll just have to take my word for it. Camera's not going to help us out much here since I'm in the lead. But this was a repeatable test, as we'll see in more clips. But the difference is tremendous. With the stock exhaust, and again, I've done this over and over and over. With a stock exhaust, he pulled me around 10 bike lengths. And with this exhaust, I'm pulling him 2 bike lengths and continuing to pull away. The performance difference is incredible. If you're the owner of a Gen 2 exhaust that you purchased maybe a couple years ago or a year and a half, based off my observations and other people's observations about what they've said about Gen 2, I totally recommend going for Gen 3. It is not a moderate difference, it is a tremendous difference. It's important that I get this video out because I want people, TSE owners, especially 19 owners, to know how critical this performance mod is, for sure. Okay, so in this next clip, I want you guys to listen carefully to the exhaust note change that happens as I gradually roll on the throttle. Before, I'm going to say this is roughly the same spot as well, before the stock exhaust, it would fall off at this point. But with this new exhaust, I'm going to anticipate anywhere from 3 grand to maybe even 3,500 RPMs it continues to pull. Listen carefully, you'll hear what I'm talking about. Ooh.